Hello, as the title suggests, we're not doing a fucking Doctor Who related video, doing a Blu-ray related video today, because I felt, why not, because I want to. So today we're doing my Arrow video collection, because I really like Arrow video collections. I've just realised one of them has a fucking hole in the bottom of them. I'm not happy about that. Arrow video, if you don't know, is a Blu-ray company, well, a company that releases home media in the UK. And yeah, they're probably my favourite company out there, along with like Criterion, Studio Canal, 101 Films. But yeah, I've got a big stack here that I want to go through and just talk about some, because yeah, I've quite interested and I really want to do this video. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Anyway, start with the pile. First up, American Werewolf in London. I must say that quite a lot of these films I've watched for the first time, like over the last, since I've started collecting, which is quite nice. Some I've really seen. So, The American Werewolf in London. This is a really good film. I really like the acting in this from the British side and the two American leads. This is really good. It's a really funny film and it's really dark. The special effects, they are beautiful. Yeah, can't highly recommend this film enough. Battle Royale. Saw this for the first time literally this week, and my God, this is a fantastic film, one of the best Japanese films I've ever seen in my life. It's just emotional, it's violent, it's just everything about it is just gripping to the end. I really love it. Can't highly recommend it enough. Got Brain Damage. This is a fun film. This was quite funny. I really enjoyed watching this. It's really funny. Gruesome and a bit gross at times, but at the same time, it's funny. I remember Cinemassacre Monster Madness doing a video about this, like when in his series of Monster Madness, and being like, I saw it and I thought that's hilarious, and then I was looking through films and I saw that they had this. I was like, no way! So I bought it, picked it up. Was not disappointed at all. Was not disappointed. Very fun film. Blood Rage. I haven't watched this one yet. Quite annoyingly, I picked this up. When I picked this up, it was before Thanksgiving. And I know we don't celebrate Thanksgiving in the UK, but I like watching those sort of like holiday films on the holidays. But literally missed it by a day, and I found out that this was a Thanksgiving film, and I'm like, that's a shame. But I'll probably watch this soon. I've got a fair few Arrow videos that I'm watching that I need to watch, and I've got some, and I'm watching some of my like 4Ks and stuff like that, new films that I've picked up. I'm just trying to get through. If you can see that big list in the middle there, those are films I have to watch. I've watched a few, but I've still got loads to watch. But yeah, Blood Rage, excited to watch that. I've heard good things. The Burning, unfortunately, it is written by the fucking Weinstein brothers. Fuck those two. But this, as a whole, Tom Savini effects, brilliant. It's a really underrated, really good slasher in my opinion. It even made me jump a couple times, and usually films don't make me jump anymore, and I'm just like, there, this got me. The fucking guy, the guy's face as well. My God, it's just horrifying. Definitely recommend this film. Candyman. Oh, this was a phenomenal film. I did not expect this to go in the direction it did. I was sat with my housemate watching this, and the acting, the fucking pace, the cinematography, just all of this was really good. And my guy who plays the Candyman, fantastic, creepy, ominous voice. I can't believe he actually stuck those bees in his mouth. Oh, I could never. This is definitely another highly recommended film from me. Carrie. I watched the original many years ago, and I watched the remake many years ago, but I saw this. This is actually one of the first two I got. Actually, out of the first 3 sets that I got. Remember, I'll tell you what one I got first, and I had that for time at uni, but then I started collecting these last year. The first 2 I got was this and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, because I've seen both of those films, but I wanted to see them again, and then I started falling in love with Arrow Video from there. But yeah, thank you, Leaves. I haven't seen this, I cannot wait to rewatch this. George Romero's The Crazies, watched this for the first time last year. This is really good. Definitely very suiting for the whole pandemic, but yeah, it was really good throughout. Like, I really like the tension, I really like the cast and crew. Yeah, this was really good. Like, the whole idea of a war, like an experimental weapon going off and taking the water and turning everyone crazy. It's just, and the fucking government trying to deal with it was really good, really freaky, and I think George Romero did a really good job on this. Crimson Peak. This has Tom Hiddleston in it. This is probably one of the more. This is like one of the only like. There's only a few films in this collection that are like 2000 plus like some of them were quite earlier. But yeah, this was actually a really good film. It's very creepy. The set design, some of the scenes with the ghost were freaky. Del Toro obviously just doing his best part. Like Del Toro did amazing in this film. Didn't really see the twist coming, but yeah, a bit weird. But definitely still a very good film. Highly recommend this one as well. Deep Red by the famous Dario Argento. Watched this for the first time because I hear people giving him highly good, like highly big, like people big him up quite a lot. Yeah, it's just enjoyable. It wasn't one of the best things I've ever watched in my life. I did enjoy it, but yeah, I like the lead. The lead guy in this, I really like. He was really good, and I really like the psychic lady. But shame she, as you can tell there, she gets killed off, and she gets killed off quite early. Donnie Darko. This was incredible. First time I ever saw it, incredible. Incredible film. Acting's amazing. Jake Gyllenhaal is fantastic. It's a bit weird, like, because it deals with timelines and ultimate dimensions and stuff like that. Obviously, it gets a bit lost in itself, and you can get lost in that as well. Really enjoyed this. I know people say don't watch the director's cut. It's the first one I watched, so I'm happy I watched the director's cut because, yeah, it just made me enjoy this film a lot more. Great film. Definitely watch it. Creepy costume design. Fantastic. Edge of the Axe. This is definitely my least favourite Arrow video that I had. I watched the trailer for it because I saw this poster and I thought, that looks sick. Watched the trailer, I was like, that looks sick. Watched it, load of shit. Acting was just off. The twist, I was like, what? I was like, I'm going to have to rewatch this, but I was like, what? This is stupid. Like, it's one of the stupidest films I've ever watched in my life. Sorry if that offends you if you're a big fan of Edge of the Axe. Maybe I'll change my mind, but the cover's really nice. Trailer's really good. Film itself, a bit fucking naff to be honest, just a bit naff. The Exorcist 3, this was incredible. This was a really, really good film. I loved this. The acting throughout all of it, the suspense, oh, it was brilliant. Watched both Exorcists for the first time last year, and I loved the first one more. The first one was creepy, it was horrible and freaked me out. This film, though, I think is a very good follow-on. Like, the Gemini Killer, just beautiful. The whole, like, twist, like, how it connects and everything. I just cannot praise this film enough. This is definitely a highly recommended film from me. Highly recommended, for sure. Wes Craven's The Hills Have Eyes. A lot of Wes Craven films are on Arrow Video. Well, a few are on Arrow Video, so I started picking them up because I really love Wes Craven. Like, I love Nightmare, Scream. So I wanted to watch some more. And Hills Have Eyes, obviously one of his earlier films. I really like this. I think this was a really good film, personally. I really enjoyed it. I like the setting. I like how it's obviously an exploitation film, but Wes Craven manages to give it some more deeper meaning to it. And my guy, who plays Pluto, great guy. Honestly, love the family dynamic. I love the Jupiter clan. Just a fantastic film. And also the documentary that was on this, where they go through the making of. That was really interesting as well. Another highly recommended film. On to the second pile now. We have Hills of Eyes Part 2. Haven't watched this. Watched some reviews. Haven't heard the best about it. But yeah, still want to watch it. Still want to experience it. And you can't have one without the other. So I just got it for Christmas. Horror Express. This is another one I got for Christmas. I've heard this is just like The Thing, but on a train. So I'm excited. Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. Two great classic actors from Hammer Horror. And I've seen Peter Cushing's acting in the Doctor Who movies. Love him. And in Star Wars as well. Both of them are Star Wars. Fantastic actors, so can't wait to watch it. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the 1980s version. This was really good. This was suspenseful throughout. I love the acting. Again, the acting, can't fault it. The suspense was really good. It was a bit grainy on the transfer at places, but still very suspenseful film. Very reminiscent of like how The Thing was. But yeah, this was really good. This is another highly recommended film. If you haven't seen this, definitely recommend this. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This was a fun movie. This was so fun. These clowns are creepy, but it was so fun. Some of the acting's a bit shite, but apart from that, is just so much fun. This I can't highly recommend. And the song Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That song, the theme song, is fantastic. Like, it just got stuck in my head for days afterwards. And I love the line, in space no one can can eat ice cream. Like, what an amazing amount of money must have went into making these costumes and sets design. It just feels fantastic. Sorry about the glare, you know how it is next to the window. But yeah, highly recommend this film. Another highly recommended. If you want a good laugh, definitely recommend it. Wes Craven's Last House on the Left. From what I heard about this film, I thought it was going to be really, really shocking and really out there. For its time, yeah, I can see why. But at the same time, it has this weird blend of seriousness and comedy elements to it. And it just started taking me out of the film. It's just not that good, personally. I like the ending, though. The ending where the parents switch. That I do like. But yeah, overall, just not really that much of a fan, personally. Clive Barker's Nightbreed. This I really enjoyed. I really like Clive Barker's work. I think he's the same with Candyman. This I also really like. This was... I know people don't really like this, but I thought the world building was really good. I thought the set design was great. I love the button-dyed killer guy. He's the Doctor. He's cool. Didn't realise it was David Cronenberg either. That I thought was quite funny. I like the main guy as well. I think it just works. I really like it. I like all the acting, I like the world building, and it's that whole, these monsters are monsters and humanity's the monster, but it's a different way of telling it, I feel. And yeah, really another highly recommended one for me. Old Boy, this is amazing. This is a great drama, great action movie as well. Just like, and I sort of knew what the twist was when it came into it, but then watching it, I was like, damn, that is so much worse than I expected. Jesus Christ. But yeah, definitely the cinematography, just the acting, just all round this is just a great film. I can't highly recommend it. It's one of the only films I've ever seen from South Korea. And this was the one that has the broken bit in it. I'm excited for the 4K. I'm probably going to pick up the 4K steelbook for it because it just looks great. Wes Craven's People Under the Stairs. I've heard this is a really good film. No, like I said, another Wes Craven film here, so I want to watch this. Yeah, not much to say about that. Just excited to watch it, to be honest. This is my most recent pickup from Arrow Video. It's Pitch Black. I heard the Chronicles of the Riddick series is really good, and I heard this is really, really good. So I thought, might as well pick it up. And also, when I got it off Amazon, I didn't expect it to come with the nice slip cover. And then obviously there's the front as well. I want to watch it because it was on offer, so I got it. Another one I got for Christmas, Psycho 2. This was actually a pretty good underrated sequel, so that's why I picked it up. And obviously I picked up the 4K. I got this and the 4K steelbook for Christmas, so I'm glad I have this. Another one that I've picked up, which I haven't watched, George Romero Season of the Witch. I heard this was a good film as well. I like the whole idea of witch covens and stuff like that. So I thought pick this up. I hear pretty much everyone do their collections on Arrow Video Collections. I hear this is a good film, so I thought pick it up. I'll have a watch. Do love George Romero's films. He's a great director. He always was. So yeah, I'm excited to watch this, and I've got high hopes because the Crazies was really good. So I'm hoping this is going to be really good as well. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. This was one of the only films that when I started collecting Arrow videos was that I'd seen before. It's obviously not the same as the first one, but I still really love this film. It's wacky, but at the same time, I just really enjoy it. Dennis Hopper, he's great in this. And also, I just really like the cover. John Carpenter's The Thing. John Carpenter is my favourite director of all time, and I hadn't seen this till last year. I know, crazy, right? But this was incredible. There is so much. It's the anxiety of it, the setting, the cast, the creature effects, the cinematography, the editing, just the score. Everything about this film is pretty much a perfect film, in my opinion. It's a second close to Halloween, because obviously I love Halloween, my favourite movie of all time. This, though, was fantastic. Cannot highly recommend this at all. I really wish I had the special edition, like the box version of it, because that just looks cool, but this is really good. The last of the single releases, we have a David Cronenberg film here, Videodrome. Watched this with my housemate. This was a weird film, but this was really good. Like, I really liked this. First film I've ever seen first film outside of Scary Movie 2 I ever saw James Woods in, when I was like, it's James Woods. It was just weird. It's just about an S&M fucking program. It's like one of those things. If this was real nowadays, this is something you'd find on the dark web. Not the film, just the contents of the film would be on the dark web, and it's just like some guy who wants to. He's like, I want to put that on my TV show because like TV channel because that's what we do on our channel. But yeah, it leads him down some dark paths, and yeah, it just goes to a really weird place. And like it says, long live the new flesh. But yeah, that is all of my standard Blu-rays. Well, there's just the standards. We've got a couple of special editions here. Yeah, one of my recent pickups is Crash. It's another David Cronenberg film. I've heard this is a really good film. It's just technology and sexuality meet in a head-on collision in Crash. That sounds like David Cronenberg, and just after Videodrome I was like, I want to watch more of his work, so I've got this. I picked up Scanners as well. This looks really good, and the special edition, this limited edition version was going for cheaper than normal, so I thought pick this up because it's just a nice edition, and I really do like these limited edition versions of the films. As you can tell, still in the wrapper. I'm gonna keep it nice and safe until I sit down and watch it. And this next one, it's my favourite Arrow video piece that I have in my collection, because I just love these films. I love these three films. Like I remember watching them, having them on DVD. I remember having the original one that I got from Cash Converters when I used to live in my hometown where I used to live with my mum. But that is almost 6 years ago now. But I picked this up when I was probably about 13, 14 years old. That's like that. Like it was the early into my 10s, 11, 12, 13. That's the start of time that I started getting into horror movies. I know it's really young to watch horror movies, but at the same time, it's just a whole different world, really. I love horror. I feel like there's some. Yeah, it can be really goofy at times, like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. They can get really silly at times, but at the same time, I just love them all. Even the worst films, like Part 8, Freddy's Goes to Hell, not Freddy Goes to Hell, The Final Nightmare, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, Seed of Chucky, there's just so many bad, technically bad horror films, but I still get an enjoyment out of it. Like, even Edge of the Axe, right? I personally it's my least favourite Arrow video that I've seen, but I still got some really good enjoyment out of it. But anyway, carrying on with what I was saying here, and this is the Hellraiser 3 collection. I also got this when I moved to uni because I saw this and I was like, yeah, I want to upgrade, because like I said, I had the second-hand version from Cash Converters that I had for many years, and I had a German version of Hellraiser 2. I didn't like how the case was laid out at all, really weird. I was also second-hand, got that from CEX when I moved to my aunt's for college, and then Hellraiser 3 I also picked up from the same CEX, and that was like a Danish version. I had that on my old horror movie collection, which is on my other channel. And yeah, I love that. First off, I love this hard box. This was one of my favourite bits about the set, is the fact that Arrow Video do hard cardboard boxes and don't do the flimsy plastic ones. That's something with Criterion. Got the lovely Before trilogy. It looks gorgeous, but it's thin cardboard and can easily break. And I'm just like, you spend all that money on collections and they can easily get damaged. If you're moving around a lot in life, they can easily get damaged. So big up to Arrow for making them hard cardboard. Hellraiser collection, watched them all in the space late last year, again in the space of 2 days, and yeah, the only ones that I have, I swapped them back to their original covers. Hellraiser 1, fantastic film. Clive Barker does a fantastic job. They do an amazing job of just translating his book, The Hellbound Heart, onto this. It's just brilliant. I know you don't see the Cinemites for that long, but at the same time, you don't really need to. I love the whole cast, the evil stepmom, her dad's, what is it, Kirsty. Just all of them, I think, are just great characters. I love Kirsty personally. She's one of my favourite heroines in horror. She's smart, she's switched on, she knows what she's doing. Even when she's freaking out, she's like, I've got a plan, I've got to get out of this. Yeah, Doug Bradley steals this show as Pinhead. He is fantastic in this, and his line will tear your soul apart. One of my favourite moments in all of horror history. Hellbound, the sequel, I think it follows on quite well from the first one. I think it's really good. And it's still, I feel like it's in the same tone of the first one. It just feels it feels like on a grander scale. So I feel like this is a good sequel. And I like how they link into each other very well. Again, the cuts are really good in this as well. And the Doctor, aka the engineer, like, guy, his design is freaky. And Hellraiser 3, I think this is quite a nice way to end the this first 3 trilogy. I haven't seen any more than this. This one feels a lot different to the first 2, but at the same time, I still really enjoy this. Still really good. Definitely, this is definitely, if you can find this for cheap, this is definitely one of the, I know you can get them all singly, but if you manage to stumble across the box set, definitely pick up the box set just because it just looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. One of my other recent pickups of the month, I asked for it for Christmas, but I didn't get it, but I got some money instead, so I picked this up, and it's for quite very cheap actually, under £25, and it's the House Collection. I've heard quite a lot of people say these are fun, wacky movies, and I thought, why not? If it's under 25, like on the website for Arrow, this is like 50 quid, so get it for under 25, might as well. I love the spines, they look great. It's just a nice looking box set, really. I can't wait to watch this. The other box set that I have is the Ring Collection. I also found this for under £25 as well, and I thought this just looks gorgeous. Like, I never watched any of the Ring films. I literally just remember them saying that the Japanese versions are a lot scarier. I heard the first one's really good, second one's a really good sequel. Heard this one's not that good, but we'll have to wait and see till we watch. But yeah, this is a really nice box set. I love the how it's a nice white box set. I think it just makes it stand out in the collection quite a lot, and I really like it. And the second special edition, I'm really glad that I picked this up, and it's the RoboCop one. I was looking for the Steelbook, but at the same time, before we went into the November lockdown, I remember seeing this was 10 quid off, so it was down from 30 down to like 20, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna bite the bullet. I really like the remake, I'm gonna watch this. And yeah, this was so worth it. I'm so happy I have this. This is a fantastic movie. This is one of the best 80s action films around. I can see why everyone loves it. It's amazing. I watched it like twice in the space of 3 days. Because I love it. I want to rewatch it soon. But yeah, it's fantastic. Murphy, poor guy. Also like how it has three actors from Twin Peaks in it. I love that. The guy who plays Albert in Twin Peaks. My guy there. Can't remember his name. The guy who has the initiative to be like, RoboCop. Let's do RoboCop. After the Ed basically fails. I can't say its name. I can't remember it. But yeah, very nice edition. I love the poster, the booklet, and just the way it looks at the front. And also the gang. I really like the gang. They're menacing villains, and I think it's really well acted. Like, you know how you can get a lot of 80s cheesiness out there with some of the films. Like we watched Demolition Man the other day with Sylvester Stallone, and it was just a bit cheesy at times. Like the way that, what's her name? Sandra Bullock? I think it's Sandra Bullock. Always just says his name, like John Spartan. Like, none of that in RoboCop. And finally, the last one that I got, this is also another one from Christmas, and this is a proper 4K film, and it is the Tremors limited edition box set. This great monster movie. Love the setting, feels very Fallout New Vegas. Also the artwork is done by Matt Ziller, who did the lovely limited edition Gamera 12 box set, which I sadly didn't get the big box set, but pre-ordered the other ones. But yeah, this is beautiful. I hope we get more monster movies, and he's commissioned to do more artwork because he did the most with this. So obviously you got the nice box. Going to show it off. Nice box set at the front, very nice. And obviously the more in-depth version there, without Tremors on it, which looks lovely. So obviously then he had the big poster that comes with it. Must say that if you're getting new into Arrow Video Collection, if we're getting new into this, all the special editions come with posters and a booklet, and also, so first one, truly in 4K, because it even says it on the title there, like 4K Ultra HD. It comes with a little thingy like that. which is great. A little 50% off from the little convenience store in it, which is brilliant. Comes with these little art cards as well, which I think is hilarious. It comes with quite a lot of them actually, and also comes with this other little poster. There we go, which is a graboid, American graboid, which is the entire workings of it underneath, and then it comes with the Perfection city sign. It's a great addition, and it comes with so much, and it's just definitely worth it. If you can still get this box set, I recommend it. I still have seen a few going, so I would definitely recommend picking it up, because it's definitely worth your money. If you're a monster movie fan like me, if you love Godzilla, King Kong, Gamera, if you love all of those films, you're definitely going to enjoy this, in my opinion. If I was to put my 10 favourite into films, it'd be Tremors, RoboCop, Hellraiser, The Thing, Old Boy, American Werewolf in London, Battle Royale, Candyman, Donnie Darko, probably Exorcist 3. Some honourable mentions being The Burning, Nightbreed, Hills of Eyes, Crimson Peak, probably Videodrome as well. That's another good one. But yeah, I highly enjoyed doing this video. You probably not a lot of people are going to watch this, because it's kind of been established as a bit of a Doctor Who channel at the moment. But yeah, I wanted to do this because I love Arrow Video. I definitely think they're one of the best companies out there. I feel like they do quite a lot, like, to bring back forgotten films that people don't get to see, and I always appreciate that with collections, like companies and stuff like that. If I was to say, if we could get any films on Arrow Video, I'd like to see like Leatherface, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 and 4 maybe, just to have them in the collections. Shocker would be quite cool to have another Wes Craven one on there. And Arrow videos that I want to see, like things that I want to get. I wouldn't mind getting the Phantasm collection. I heard that's quite a good film series, and the box set for that's quite nice. Thank you for watching this video. If you have watched it, I appreciate you as always. Tell me your favourite Arrow videos in the comment section below if you are an avid fan. Tell me any films that I should watch. Here's an idea. Tell me your favourite Arrow videos. Tell me ones that I should definitely watch in my collection that I haven't seen. Tell me your favourites, and tell me some of the ones that you think I should get, or you've heard good things about, because I'm interested to hear. And sorry if I've upset you and you think Edge of the Axe is a good film. Well, thank you for watching this video. I'll probably have some more DVD related stuff, Blu-ray and DVD related content coming to the channel, because I love collecting in general. Obviously, you can tell if you watch the Doctor Who videos that I love that series as well. It's my favourite TV show of all time. There'll be some more stuff related to that, but I know I eventually want to get around to doing a full Blu-ray collection, a full horror movie collection. I want to do a NECA collection, a full Doctor Who DVD collection as well. There's a lot that I want to do. Yeah, well, if you sat through this long video, I can see the recording. It's been about 40 minutes. Don't know how long the edit is going to be. It might be around this. Might be just over 30. But if you sat and watched the whole video, cheers for watching. Subscribe if you're a fan of Doctor Who or movie content in general, because there's more to come. Yeah, I've been your boy. Cheers for watching. Have a good day. Peace.